Good morning. Good morning. I'm currently at Target right now. I'm running some errands, getting last minute like Christmas gifts and stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I don't know what else I'm going to be doing today except running errands. So, and working on Depop, maybe dropping off some orders. So, yeah, which you guys should totally check out, by the way. It's Unicorn Gardens. So check that out. Now let's go into Target. I'm gonna get Starbies. I'm so excited. Today's December 1st as well. So obviously I have to get a peppermint mocha latte. Duh. Or a frap. That sounds bus as frick as well. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Just got back inside the car. What did I get? Starbucks. And then I got these 2 chocolates. So freaking good. Every single year they come out and it's just the greatest thing ever. Oh wait, that's not what I got. Yes, I did. I got this. This is so good, you gotta try it. Like, you have to try it. So I'm gonna be eating that. And then I got this like chocolate marshmallow crispy bar thing. It's like a Rice Krispie treat. It's really good. So we're gonna try that as well. Just got back home. I think I'm gonna wrap up some gifts right now. I have gifts for my little cousin, my boyfriend, and my best friend. And my dad. So I think I'm gonna get that out of the way now, just so it's easier. And then we're gonna find a K-drama to watch on Netflix. Really excited. I've only watched like a couple K-dramas, so I've been looking forward to like finding like another good one. So fingers crossed that we find a good one. Please, please, please. Laid everything out on my bed, but this is a safe zone, a safe haven, so we're not gonna judge the mess or anything like that. I'm also putting on my K-drama. If you have any recommendations, leave it in the comments because I need some more K-dramas, please. I'm literally just gonna look up K-dramas, and the first one that pops up, we're gonna put on. I want a movie though. Okay, Love Tangled. Sounds pretty cute. Or Love Untangled. I'm sorry. My bad. We're gonna watch this. So if you hear it in the background, that's why. So I got my little cousin, this unicorn. She's turning 6, by the way. So she's gonna love this. She's obsessed with unicorns right now. And every time she comes over, she's absolutely obsessed with my slime that I have. So I got her some slime of her own. And she loves the color pink. So it's right to get her a pink slime, duh. So I think she's gonna be obsessed with these 2 things. For this bag, let them eat cake. And now for my best friend, I got her this notepad. It's really cute, and it's Monet. And then I got her a body scrub, which every girl needs and wants a body scrub, obviously. I got her like this Burt's Bees thing, and then I got her this really nice perfume. And it smells so wonderful. It's so nice. And now I'm gonna scrapbook, like, not scrapbook, but like make a collage for her bag. Here is the bag so far. I was gonna add some more stickers, but I thrifted this book and it has just nothing but pieces of paper of like this like pattern on it with like butterflies and like flowers and stuff. And I absolutely adore it for like making collages and stuff like that. I just love it so much. Also, K-drama is actually really good. It's so cutesy. It's so cute. Okay, I think it's done. I love it. I think it's really cute, and I think that she's gonna love it too. She's very artsy fartsy, so ew, why did I just say that? I think she'll like it. So while I have some free time, I wanted to dive into some books that I feel changed me and how I view the world after reading them. So get cozy and let's get into it. First two books I'm going to start with is by my by far favorite author in the entire universe, and it's by Paulo Coelho, and this is The Witch of Portobello. And this book is by far my favorite book ever. Dives into this whimsy gypsy girl who has a very strange life, but she wants to find who she really is and how her true family is because she's adopted. And so it just goes into the history of gypsy women and the freedom of being it all and the religion. And it's really interesting. And a lot of his books are based off of like true stories or people that he comes across and meets while traveling. So I thought that that was really interesting. So I've quoted this book so many times. Like I have a separate journal just for quoting this book and his other books because it's just so amazing. It just talks about magic and how magic can be like seen within the real world. So I feel like it just changed the way I saw certain things, especially like magic and like being grounded more. So I didn't previously say, but Paulo Coelho is actually the author of The Alchemist. And so this book is an inspirational companion to The Alchemist, and it's called The Warrior of Light. And it's a short story, it's more tiny, but I love how this book is written. It's written in like these short paragraphs. So it keeps it like very concise and like almost like poems in a way. But it starts with a story in the beginning and it dives into how a true warrior is and how they act within their lives. And so this book basically showed me like how can I be that warrior within my own life. And so this has really changed how I've just seen certain things and how I just see myself and how I can change to become that warrior. But I absolutely love this book as well. And this book and The Witch of Portobello, a lot of his stories do correlate. So a lot of the stuff taught in The Witch of Portobello is also taught in The Warrior of Light. And so certain quotes and stuff and storylines will be shared within his books. Next book, I have the entire collection of Rupi Kaur. I must say, this is the author of Milk and Honey. But this, by far, is my favorite book of hers. It's called The Sun and Her Flowers. And this book is fairly concise and short, but I mean, it's all poems, so you can fly through it very quickly. But I love this. Some of the poems are short, some of them are more longer, but this entire book goes through being a woman and growing up in a family and dealing with hardships and love and relationships. So I feel like I've always carried this book throughout different periods of time in my life and I always still relate to it in some way or can find something to relate to it or to teach me something before something happens or to teach me something about after something happens. Like I can always relate to this book. And so that's why I feel like it's so strong and personable in such a magical way. I love Rupi Kaur so much. She's definitely like my second favorite author. Next book, Stephen King. Love Stephen King. I feel like this does not relate to any of the other books. But this book is the body, and this is my favorite nonfiction book. And it's just amazing in every single way. Like, after reading this book, I couldn't pick up another book for months because that's how amazing this book was. Like, nothing could beat this in any way or even meet up to it. I would like start reading a book and I was like, okay, yeah, like boring. I can't read this anymore. So that's just how amazing this book is. Like, and if you've ever watched Stand By Me, this is the book that's based on, well, the movie is based on this book. So, in my opinion, this is my favorite Stephen King book. I've read a lot of Stephen King books, but it's just short and it's just amazing. It keeps everything together. It's about growing up and being with your closest friends, but also like dealing with the craziest hardships and just going through all these obstacles. It's insane, but this book is amazing. I recommend it so much. The next book I have is The Stranger by Albert Camus. Camus? Camus? I don't know. But this is also a short story that I have. As you can see, I read a lot of short stories. And this book at first, I'm going to be so honest, I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. And then it took me like about a month of just sitting in it and like pulling out different things from the story where I was like, it's like, damn, like that was a good book. Like, this book goes through just this typical guy on the Algerian beach. Forgot the name of the guy. But he's just this typical ordinary guy. He seems very like kind of dead inside, and he deals with this murder plot. And the entire time he continues to be very dead inside. And it's just crazy to see how something so crazy could be happening, but yet he still continues to be monotone throughout the entire thing, no matter what. And just going through that is just like, it was like, wow, like to see that. So it was really interesting. I do recommend it. This is definitely one of my favorite books now, looking back on it. Last but not least, I have The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. And I love Franz Kafka so much. This book was intense and very sad to read. It talks about this guy and he turns into this big ugly bug that nobody really wants to care for, that everybody's scared of. And it just shows like, I don't know, how like this depression and hopelessness can eat somebody alive and how it can affect the other people around you. That's my take on it, at least. And this, it says on the back of it, it's inspired by like Albert Camus, George Orwell. So I found that really interesting because I can definitely see that within this book. And I mean, I love Albert and I love George Orwell. So it makes sense why I like this book. Because poor Gregor in this book. And I actually read the introduction in the beginning of this book, and I had the entire thing spoiled to me because it just discusses the entire book. So I was very sad about that. But it was still incredible. It was really good, and it's definitely everything that everybody says it is. And that's why I really like it. So that's my little book talk for today, my little book haul. Not really a haul because I didn't just buy it, but my little book talk for today. I really love those books, and I hope that one of you guys check it out. I mean, they're incredible. They're my favorite books ever. I have more books, but these are like my main ones right now that are like in my room. I have others somewhere else, but yeah, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming along with me and running some errands, getting some Starbies, wrapping some gifts, and talking about some books. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.